for a tale, and just an indication of how serious you need to take this stuff. Man flu. Yesterday on the show we were talking to Kenny. Kenny has the man flu, and we were a bit worried about him, so we've actually got him on the phone again. Kenny, how are you today?
I'm Barry. I'll be honest with you now, I've still got a bad case of the sniffles, and I rang the boss today, let him know that I've a bit of a flu, and so he said to take off the whole week. Don't bother come back in, because he knows how bad it is. He knows how serious it is.
Rightly so. Rightly so. How much sleep did you get last night?
You know what? I had a terrible night again. I only got to 8 hours last night.
Yeah. So you're very tired on top of everything else. And still the sniffles going on as well, yeah.
Bad case of the sniffles is very bad. I have to blow my nose at least maybe half hour or so.
Yeah, and getting any sympathy now?
No sympathy, and you know what? I'm absolutely sick of hearing about women who don't believe in the flu and who refuse to give sympathy. And you know what? If they should know that it's a scientific fact that if a man has to make his own tea and toast and lemsip, it can prolong this flu by 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
And so it's in their own interest to help us out and give us a bit of sympathy.
But you're not getting any. There's nobody. You don't even have a bell to ring, do you?
No, if I had a bell, I'd be ringing it right now, and you could be here. But no, there's no bell here.
No one coming in saying poor little bunny to you.
Nope, nobody helped me whatsoever. It's just I'm fighting a one-man battle here.
You'll do well to get through this, Kenny.
I'm staying strong because we have to.
I don't mean to alarm you or anything, but keep the phone near the bed is all I say, right? So listen, we do have some medical advice on this. Mightn't be quite the medical advice you're hoping for, Kenny, but Dr. Iona Duffy is on the phone, a GP based in Monaghan. Good morning, Dr. Duffy. How are you today?
Good morning. Hi.
You've heard the harrowing tale there of a very sick Kenny with the man flu?
Well, actually, I didn't hear it, but I can imagine.
Yes. Now, I would say you are a doctor, but you do have a husband as well, don't you? So you know where this is coming from, don't you?
Well, I think men are great with the big things. I think they're good with serious illness and.
Yeah. And with that, we lost our doctor. Kenny, are you still there with us this morning? Sinead, are you with us?
Tom, I'm here, yes.
That's all right, I have somebody. Sinead, you heard poor Kenny suffering there.
Well, can I be the first to say poor bunny to Kenny there, because I really feel so sorry for him. He sounds like he's going through the horrors. Now, I can't really complain, I'm suffering from morning sickness at the moment. I'm thrown up about 6 times a day. I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't even drink water, but Kenny, my heart goes out to him. I wouldn't swap places with him for the world.
Well, I'm glad to see you're kind of, minimising your own distress as well, You can see that this man is very, very badly afflicted. Would you always have been quite as sympathetic as that towards,
Oh, of course. If my own husband has the flu, I'd be standing by the bed just waiting for instructions as to what I'm to do,
Yeah. You think we men carry our pain quite well, do you?
Well, again, I suppose it depends on the man, doesn't it? And like the doctor was saying, I think maybe with the big things, men are very good.
Yeah, we're very good at lifting heavy things. That's the thing.
Well, that's it as well. Yeah, great at the lifting. But the old flu, maybe. Yeah, I think that clip that you played in the beginning, that's hilarious. I've actually seen that on television, and it's very funny. And I think that's pretty much the way women think of men when they get the flu.
I'm just 9 weeks. Have you had children before this?
I have an 18-month boy, and I had him with no pain relief, no epidural, no gas and air or anything. And I have to say that was a walk in the park compared to the morning sickness I'm going through at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, give me the childbirth any day of the week.
I have to say, my whole life I've never heard anyone say that before.
Yeah, no, well, I've never had morning sickness. I didn't have any morning sickness on him, and this is just it's hell basically. So give me the childbirth any day of the week.
I've never been present at childbirth. I was very lucky that way. Cesarean section, God bless it.
Okay, well, that's tough in itself as well.
12 minutes of your life, for a man. Pretty good, I'll tell you. But I've always heard childbirth is one of the things that, God, Jenny Mac.
Oh, no, it is. I'm not going to downplay childbirth either. It is absolutely horrible, and the pain is unbearable, but I prefer that to this. Having gone through both, I prefer the childbirth because at least you know that's going to be over in a matter of hours, whereas this is going on for weeks, if not months, you know.
Still have a few more weeks left.
I'm hoping that it'll be finished by 12 weeks, but my sister-in-law is going through it as well at the moment, and I think she's around 13, 14 weeks, and she's still going through it, so just have to take it one day at a time.
One day at a time. Well, listen, keep doing that, and we'll see how Kenny gets it. What's Kenny make of this? Kenny, you with us still?
I'm still there, yeah, still here.
What do you make now? That's a pretty harrowing tale there, isn't it?
Well, you know, it's probably a fact that a lot of people don't know about, but having when men get the flu is probably right up there along with childbirth orders. And I don't want to be led on like I'm a pretty strong man, and last week I was up the back and I lifted 4 dogs at one time. And so like I'd be a pretty strong fella, and so I think I'm in the position where I'm able to comment on this.
Yeah. Well, I've never heard man flu childbirth before, Kenny, but you know, there's a first for everything. We have our doctor back. We lost you there for a minute, Dr. Duffy. Hello, Dr. Duffy, you back with us? No, we're never going to get the perils of the phone, but I know for a fact that Dr. Duffy was going to say that man flu is a terrible thing.
And I'm back again.
You are back, Dr. Duffy, you back?
I'm back.
Well, I was putting words into your mouth. Man flu is a terrible thing. Kenny is comparing man flu with childbirth.
Oh, not a safe one. Not a safe one.
Do you think he may have wandered on
Are you married, Kenny?
Kenny, are you married? Gone again. I think he's gone on to thin ice anyway, it has to be said. Would you say? I think we're having too many troubles with the phone. But you can tell one thing, Kenny is after making a very serious comparison there, it has to be said. Oh, I'm in shock. Listen, Kenny, thanks very much for joining us today, and Sinead as well. The best of luck, and I hope the morning sickness doesn't last as long as people say it might. I know that in our case people were saying the same things, and it didn't. It went away after around 10 or 11 weeks, so fingers crossed on that. If you want to share your tales of horror, 53106 is the text number. You can call 189453 106. And now, for the day that's in it, this is the Beatles.